guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is a 2-in-1 look. I posted a poll on Twitter asking you guys if you would rather see me do an everyday wearable look or a bold and glam look using the Kylie Cosmetics Royal Peach palette, and the vote was really close. I was like, you know what, let me just do a 2-in-1. So we are doing a 2-in-1 video today. First up is my everyday wearable look, and then I'm going to build off of that to create this really fun, colorful, girly look. So if you are interested in how I use the Royal Peach palette to do that, then just keep watching. Alright, so before we get started, I am just gonna put it out there. I already know that I look like a thumb, and that's okay. I have all of this makeup on my face, except no eye makeup, literally a full face of makeup on with just no eye makeup. So that's why I look so funky. There's also powder on my lashes, and now it just looks like I don't have any lashes, but it's okay. It's out there. I can move on. So I am going to jump in and do 2 eye looks with this Kylie Royal Peach palette. I've used this once before and I really like it. This is like a character. I've seen this in a movie before. Is it Star Wars? I think it's Star Wars. I'm not sure, but anyway. So we are going to do 2 eye looks, one wearable and everyday, and one bold and glam. Like I said, I posted a poll on Twitter and I just couldn't decide, so I'm doing both. Anyway, so this I can't talk today, so I'll probably slur my words a lot. I'm really sorry. This is what the Kylie palette looks like, and then you open it up. If I can get it open, and those are the eyeshadows. They're really pretty peachy colors. I think I wish that there was like just a really nice dark chocolatey brown in there, but that's okay. We can totally make these eyeshadows work. So let's jump into this wearable look. Alright, so I have used this palette once before. The only thing I'm not super 100% sure about is the smell of the palette. I'm sure that you guys have heard it before. It smells a little bit chemically, but I'm not sure if that's actually the eyeshadows. Like, I've smelled this smell before, and I don't know what it is or what it comes from, but I feel like it was something that was like, you know, manufactured. Like, I think it's maybe the packaging that smells funny. I don't know, and I just got eyeshadow on my nose, I think. The first shade I'm picking up today is Crush, which is this nice brown color right here. I'm actually going to be using the brush that came in the palette for a lot of this. It's a pretty decent brush. Don't mind it, I'm not mad about it. But anyway, let's get into this. I'm just going to kind of start by putting that down right at the corner out here, and then working that up and into my crease. And since the rest of my makeup is already done, I'm just going to go ahead and drag a little bit of that onto my lower lash line as well. I'm going to be simultaneously doing my lower lash line and my upper eye makeup. Is that what you call it? I honestly don't know. Oh my god, you just came into my room. Can you please lay down? This cat. Like he owns the place. The next shade I'm picking up is Duchess, which is this color right here. That's just almost more of like an orangey undertoned, really like bricky orangey brown, if that makes sense. Not the best at describing, but this we're just going to keep a little bit more concentrated on our outer corner and crease area. We're just going to be gradually going darker and darker. Not that there's really anything darker in this palette, but we are going to build that color up in our crease. Can someone tell me why? Today I was sitting in class in my lecture, and the song that was stuck in my head was Shut Up and Drive by Rihanna. I don't even know when the last time I heard that song was, but I was going in my head. I was jamming. And then when I get to the outer corner, I'm just kind of like placing my brush down and kind of flicking. But a real nice and gentle flick. And I'm also running that shade on my lower lash line. And this one, much like the crease area, we're going to try and keep this a little bit closer to the lash line. Okay, so I just looked at the back of the palette and the back of the packaging, and I was looking at the colors, and I was like, these don't really match up. So I am assuming that these are just on there like not the right way. So if I'm looking at this one, I really need to read the one that's on the back of the palette like closest to the left side rather than on this side. So real quick, the first color that I used right here is Sandy, and then the second color that I used is Cinnamon right over here. They just have the names backwards on these, so I apologize for that. So let me just go over the names for you real quick. This one right here is Duke, Queen Bee, Royal, Peachy, which is this one over here, and then we have Seashell and Sorbet, Cinnamon, Crush, North Star, Mojito, Sandy, and Duchess. So those are the colors. I apologize for that mix-up, but now I'm going to pick up the shade Seashell right here. I'm just going to go ahead and use my finger, and I am going to put that on my lid. And then I'm just going in with a clean brush and real quick blending my crease just so it looks like we didn't just slap a color down. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do for that. I'm just going to go ahead and add a nude liner in my waterline next. And then the next step would just to be add some mascara. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and jump into look number 2. This is my Bold and Glam look, and the really great thing is that I am just building off of what I have already. This is kind of like our base for look number 2. So let me zoom you in. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is pick up the shade Royal. I know we're going in deep, we're going in hard, we are just going in. I'm going to pick that up on a little bit of a, this is a blending crease brush, but it's a little bit more precise, just so I have a little bit more concentration and precision of where I'm putting down my product. So I'm just picking up the lightest amount because I'm not even sure if this is what I want to do. And I'm just going to kind of put that on my outer corner and really lightly build this color up and just work it into my crease. Alright, so also with that shade Royal, I'm just packing that right onto my lower lash line. Alright, we're going to give old blue a break here, and I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush and kind of just make sure that this is blended and there's not like a super harsh line. So now I'm going back into a Seashell, which is this shade right here. And I am using a very small, precise brush, shader brush, detailer brush. We're going to call it a detailer brush because we are going to do some detail work. And we're just gonna put that back on right where it was. Almost like we're doing a cut crease. The next shade I'm picking up is this one right here. This is Mojito, that really pretty green color. I am using the same brush that I used for Seashell, and I am going to start packing that kind of like onto the middle of my lid. Then I'm just going to do the same thing. Finish that line, and then I'm going to go ahead and just pack on and fill the rest of my lid with my fingertip. And then the whole fun part of this look is, since I don't want a super duper full cut crease, I'm just going to pack a little bit more of that Royal shade right here onto my outer corner, right on the outskirts of Mojito. And we're just gonna cover up that line that we made. So once we have our lashes on, we just want to go ahead and add a nice, real thin little line of eyeliner onto our lash line to cover up the lashes. The eyeliner that I'm using is the Tarte Lights Camera Action Lashes eyeliner. Okay, I didn't want to do red because I know I've done a blue smoky eye with red lips before. It's a really, really pretty look, but it's already up on my channel. It's one that I made way back last year. Way back last year. I don't even know what year it is. But anyway, so I am going to use the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips lip pencil in the shade Rose Crush. For lipstick, I'm using Kinda Sexy from MAC, which is a nice nude shade. I'm going to dot Apple Strudel from NYX onto my lips. This is like hot pink, so I don't want to be crazy, and these are pretty nice and pigmented. So just dot. Swab at the end. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Actually I hope you enjoyed both tutorials. Technically my everyday look, that is totally my staple everyday, nice warm colors in the crease and something skin tone shade on the lid, and I just get to my day. But anyway, this is a really fun going out look, so I really hope you enjoyed that as well. If you did like this video, give it a big thumbs up for more 2-in-1 kind of videos. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Comment down below, let me know which look you liked the best, and until next time, you guys can catch me on any of my social media platforms listed down below. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys, so have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!